Before I start this video, if you've not subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, please click the like button, share this out through social media, and leave comments in the comment section. I'm going to be reacting to a recent Meltdown video by our favorite Twitch streamer, Hasan Piker. Yeah, I said it the way I said it. He is reacting to the news that ShoeonHead has reacted to his original reaction to the video game release of Pragmata. Yeah, boy, that was a mouthful. And for everyone out there who's a Marxist and thinks that Hasan Piker is your solution to Joe Rogan, I got one thing to say to you.
Not a great plan.
Nope, it's not a great plan. Listen, if the face of social media for Marxists is going to have a meltdown every time he gets called to the mat over one of his hot takes, then you have a world of problems. But without any further ado, let's get into the video.
Bro, you were on the last ShoeonHead video. I will literally shoot myself with a gun if you bring that shit up in here, okay? Why? What do you want me to do? Do you want me to go out, purchase a shotgun, shoot myself in the face, not...
Does he really want the answer to that question? I'm not sure he does. But let's continue. You can already see there's just a huge meltdown here. He is completely incensed by this. He doesn't ever like being called out for anything. He hates it when his chat does it. So, you know, this is not the guy that you want being the face of Marxism.
Die in the process, but at least lose significant chunks of my fucking brain. So at the same substandard, suboptimal IQ level that ShoeonHead and her dumb fuck audience operates in, so I can do a...
Okay, as you see here, there's no attempt to rationalize his original argument. There's no interest in exactly what she says. All this is a mindless rant. Okay, basically, Hasan Piker has two brain cells fighting for third place. The only thing worse than him is his 11.5 million followers across all social media. I mean, he mostly uses Twitch, and he's got about 3 million there. But what a sad state society is in when this guy, this room temperature IQ idiot, has an audience like that. It's just mind-boggling to me. And I don't even know if I'm going to make it. This is like 2 minutes, and I don't know if I can take it. But let's keep going.
A regular response to that? Is that what you want me to do? Do you want me to lose chunks of my brain? Do you want me to John Fetterman myself so I can understand the compelling argument that ShoeonHead made?
I can make the same argument for listening to you. The difference is that ShoeonHead, she actually is intelligent. She makes some very thought-provoking videos. I may not agree with her completely politically. Actually, I think we're on opposite sides of the spectrum. But when it comes to pop culture stuff and when it comes to general society stuffs, we're pretty much aligned. I've reacted to a few of her videos on my channel. You can see that usually almost always we are 100% in sync. I mean, like I said, politics aside, we pretty much agree on everything. And with Hasan Piker, we have no common ground whatsoever. And let's just keep going.
That should have been left in the dustbin of history all the way back in 2016. Ooh, look at me. I'm an emo girl, and I change my politics all the fucking time. Ooh, look at me. As an emo girl, I look like that.
I'm not familiar with her except in recent history, but recent history-wise, she is very consistent in her viewpoints, both socially and politically. So I don't know what he's talking about here. Maybe when she first started out, maybe she had different politics. I don't know. I don't care. I mean, you're allowed to change your political alignment. That's just a fact. I mean, if Hasan doesn't like it, then he doesn't like the majority of the world because people are changing their views all the time.
One meme on the internet, okay? 4chan guys who are now 38 years old want to fap to me. Fuck. Why would you openly admit that you listen to ShoeonHead in 2026, man?
As opposed to admitting someone listens to you in 2026. I mean, let's just be clear. He's a communist that is probably worth millions of dollars. And that in itself is an oxymoron. It's a paradox. I mean, he's not the only one. Look at Bernie Sanders. Him and his 3 mansions and all this other stuff, yet he claims that he's basically a communist. He's basically a Marxist, except he doesn't act like it. So it's more of a do as I say, not as I do type thing. Rules for thee, not for me. That's how all these high profile Marxists are, is that they got their bag, but they don't want you having yours. They want you basically beholden to the government. You suck on the government teat, and that's the way they control you. And I wish more people would wake up and realize that. But let's finish this off.
Fuck is wrong with you? People like ShoeonHead are basically a humanoid version of a fucking Reddit aggregator. They just spit out shit that they see on subreddits. So why the fuck are you going there? You might as well just
ones, because most of the subreddits I know about are leftist Reddit. Reddit's basically leftist. I don't know what he's talking about at all there. I don't know where the conservative Reddit threads are. I don't think they even exist. I think Reddit, like, if you have conservative views, by the way, if you liked Pragmata, I believe they were like deleting your posts and stuff like that. If you had a counter argument to the whole, oh, well, this is like a PDF file game, if you had a alternate view, your posts were getting deleted by their mods. So I don't know what he's talking about here.
go to the subreddit directly and read all the commentary that they turn into video essays. Jesus Christ. What an unbearable fucking way to exist, dude. Oh, I'm getting all my politics from ShoeonHead. Honestly, good luck, dude.
The time she doesn't talk politics anyway. She talks pop culture. Funny, Hasan doesn't know the difference between the two because his 2 brain cells are fighting for third place. But like I said, I haven't seen it. Maybe she does, but I've reacted to a number of her videos. I never see where her politics come into play. She talks about, the battle of the sexes. She talks about genders, stuff like that. Sometimes she mentions her political views, but it hardly has anything to do with her content, at least from what I've seen. Now, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I am, but I don't think I am.
People should be more embarrassed, okay? What happened to shame? What happened to shame? If you're getting your politics from a person like ShoeonHead, you should be embarrassed.
Oh, we found something we can agree on. Bring back shame. Like watching a 35-year-old childless father stream on Twit. Yeah, you should be ashamed of that. By the way, going back to his original post, he called the gamers that were playing this unfuckable losers. Okay, what do you call a 35-year-old childless man who plays video games? Hasan, what do you call that? Sound familiar to you? Yeah, I thought it did. He's got a lot of nerve talking about living in the real world. Hasan Piker lives in his own little fucking bubble. It's a joke. It is a huge, huge joke. I mean, this guy couldn't be more disconnected with reality if he tried. Let's get back to it.
God, it's like saying, oh, I get my politics from fucking Patrick Bet David. Oh my God, the things I want to say to people like this.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
And I'd like to personally apologize for putting you through that. But it needed to be done. So, if you needed any proof that Hasan Piker is just a deranged lunatic, that was your proof right there. He made no rational arguments. He just ranted and raged because ShoeonHead dared to call out Hasan Piker on one of his takes. Oh, dear Lord. Forgive her, Hasan, you mighty midget. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get what people find interesting about him. Like I said before, I suspect he's gay. I mean, he had to go to Amsterdam supposedly to a brothel to get laid, and I'd really like to see the receipts on that because yeah, he went into the brothel, but I don't think anything happened there. My opinion based on observations is he's gay. And he won't come out because he's got so many women thirst trapping for him that he would probably lose pretty close to half his audience if he came out. And, you know, and he couldn't handle that. Boy, he couldn't handle that. He couldn't handle, losing 1.5 million Twit members or subs or whatever they call it over there. I don't know what they call it over there. I don't spend any time over there on Twit. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this video up here. So like my father told me when I was 18 years old, the free video's over. Get out.